There he is. There's Scruffy. How are you doing, Scruffy? I'm gonna have to get rid of you, I'm afraid. Hello fellow survivors and welcome to a new series which is Stalker gameplay. So those of you who watch my channel regularly know that I tend to play interloper and custom challenges within interloper to make things as hard as possible, or well, not necessarily as hard as possible but at least different. And here we are, we're going to do a Stalker run because I fancy something a bit more casual. Now some of you might say, well, what's casual about Stalker? There's wolves everywhere. Well, the wolves are not that much of an issue, especially when you have guns. So I just wanted to play one different kind of run, because I almost always only play interloper and I hardly ever even touch the lower difficulties. And I don't even get to experience the loot that's on there, like the clothing items and weapons and tools and stuff that are banned on interloper. I never really get to interact with them at all. So I fancy doing a casual run on Stalker just to have another one of my little refuges where I can go and relax and do some casual survival. That's basically what this is. So we're going to hop into Stalker, and in terms of where we spawn, because on Stalker it's not random like interloper, I think we'll spawn in lower Great Bear. Now in terms of the spawns, so this is on Stalker difficulty. There are multiple great regions, and when you play an interloper, which I always do, you hope to get something like Hustra Valley or something like that, but and you have to go forging. But on Stalker, forging is not that urgent because you also have weapons, provided you can find one. So it doesn't really matter that much in terms of spawn, because you don't have to get to the forge as early as normal. So for me, I think we're going to go for random, but there are all sorts of good options there. Broken Railroads are right. Hustra Valley is great because there's lots of good loot there. You can also find a bow right away. Blackrock is a bit tricky, but has the vest. Ash Canyon, get the backpack right away. Tomb of Mountain, we can summit right away. You know, all sorts of things that are really great. For a challenge, I would say Blackrock or Bleak Inlet. That would be interesting, but any region is fine. So I think we'll just do random and we'll just see where we end up. Yes. And we'll do Astrid, I think. Or maybe, no, we'll do Will, because in my main interloper run I am Astrid, so let's be Will in this one. And we have 3 feats. What should we go for? I always go for Cold Fusion. It's only 2 degrees, but an interloper makes a big difference, and Stalker doesn't make as much difference, but I'm still going to go for it because it will help. We are probably going to be warm though most of the time, I would say. I'm not sure if this is really necessary. Fishing Machine, not really that necessary either. Firemaster could be interesting, don't think we need it. Printing Mills, less calories, that could be maybe. Snowwalk, I always go for this. I think we'll go for that because the stamina recharge is great. Trapper, I don't think so. This one could be interesting actually, because coffee and things will last for longer. I think I might go for that one actually. I don't think we'll go out for this, and this one is interesting but not really necessary. I think I'll go for this because then when we do have coffee, it lasts a bit longer, so that'll be quite good I think. Although any other feat really goes. I think all of them are good options. Okay. Stalker main, and let's see where we end up. So that sounds like Pleasant Valley or something. No, this Hush River Valley maybe. Let's see. This looks like, before I check, this is Desolation Point. Okay, we are in Desolation Point. Right by the stone church. That's fine. And it's late in the day, but we still have light. This should be fine. Let's see how we get on. We're gonna head in here. Oh, bedroll, which we already have. So there's 2 of them.
I think I can use this.
Let's pick up these cartridges. I have to loot especially Furrow now because there's going to be more loot than I'm used to. So I have to check everything. Stacy's grape soda. This drink is not on Interloper. In Interloper, you only get the green drinks, even though they all do the same. Isn't that interesting? Stacy's grape soda is named after Stacy Plays, a content creator who played The Long Dark a lot in the early parts of the game, and she helped popularize it. That's why she has a soda named after. For me, Sax Snacks would be good. Alright. I just like mapping for the sake of it, not because I don't know where I am, but because I just like doing it.
Someone's stash.
Someone's stash. I never had him say that before. Let's head to the lighthouse. I don't think we need to grab any rabbits or anything. At least not yet. We should be more than good enough on Stalker with just found gear. For a while at least. I don't think we need to really worry too much about crafting for a little while. Okay, let's see here. Got wolf. Feel so spoiled having started with a bedroll. Okay. You can get the bow in this region. It's up there by Katie's corner. Here comes the wolfie. There he comes. There he is. Could hear him. I think we'll ignore Mr. Wolfies for now. We're gonna head up here to the lighthouse. Now on Interloper I know all of the spawns and I know what loot you can find in every region, but on Stalker's a little bit different. I mean, I have played Stalker before several times, but you get a bit more random loot on Stalker, and of course you have weapon locations and bow locations, which you don't have on Interloper. So it's going to be a bit exciting to do that. Now, I already have a Stalker series, which is my Stalker Mastery series, but the point of that series was to just get all of the skills to level 5 prior to the DLC being released. It wasn't really about surviving, so this is a more normal run, so to speak. Sometimes there's a corpse there. We can map, why not? Well, why not? In we go. So what we got in here then?
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
Take the book. Gloves, sure. On Interloper there's a guaranteed stim in here. Ooh, and Marie, so much food. But I don't think that's in here. Bandage, ketchup chips, bullets. More gloves. Herbal tea. Cooking oil, huh? Cool. Now you can find that here. Right outdoors. At the moment I'm taking all the wood I can find, even though I probably don't need all this wood.
Should be good to drink.
Okay, so kind of dark, but not that dark. Ski gloves are great. These are definitely better, or they will be better. I'm going to put them on for now. Let's see what we got here, if anything. Got a hat, which you can put on. We got pork and beans. We got cloth. Got revolver. Sleeping with a gun under your pillow, huh? So we got a gun already. Oats. Nice, so we can make porridge. Alright. Found some bullets so we can load this. That gives us some protection already. Can even kill wildlife if we want, although not recommended really. More matches. Scrap metal, take it. Fishing tackle, sure. Coastal fish cakes. Yeah, so that's one of the secret recipes, or unique recipes rather. But now we can make these. Well, we have to be level 5 first, but when we do, we can make it. Nice. Don't have a primer yet. Cotton scarf, sure. And on this difficulty, it's always worth to check the top of the lighthouse, because you can't find bullets there. Ah, tools. We can go up here. Jerry can. Nice. For accelerant and storm lantern. Antibiotics. So much loot.
I could use
Another
this.
flare. So much loot. Not used to it being this much. There we are. Here's the bullets. Totally there were bullets up here. Alright. Let's head into the Riken. And loot that. It is odd to play on a lower difficulty when you're so used to playing on the higher ones. You just feel like there's so much stuff. I would like to kill a moose as soon as possible to get the moose hide satchel. And there is a moose spawn here. It's over there. Don't see a moose right now. Might not be here either. I'm gonna go down here. Perfectly safe. Very easy. Now you can kill a moose with a revolver, but it's not easy. If you hit them enough times in the head, they will go down. But the revolver that I have now, the purpose of this gun is not to hunt. You can hunt with it, of course, but that's not the point of it. The point of it is to act as a deterrent, to scare off animals and that sort of thing. So it's that's the main purpose of it. But you can, of course, one-shot a wolf. You can hunt a bear and a moose with it. I wouldn't recommend doing it, but you can. But yeah, you don't really want to use it as your main weapon, though. It's better to get a bow and to make a bow, or find a rifle. In this area also we have beach coming. We'll get to that later. You can either shoot it there and then wait for it there to bleed out, and then you can just follow the trail. So you can use this for hunting all the time. You just don't need to. Okay, let's see in here. Might need to use a flare in here. No, I think we're okay, actually. Barely, though. Not sure. Let me have a look around. Might use one. Yeah, it's a little dark. It's not that dark, but it's a little dark. So let's just use one. Okay, so in here we got some coal we'll take with us, probably. No, actually we'll leave the coal here. Use it for forging later on. Check all these. See if you get some coffee or something. Nothing. How about in here? In these drawers? No. Anything here? No. You can take this coal, but here's some coal laying around. There's some more. There's more tools. There's some more cloth. Okay, let's go upstairs. Get the memento cache as well, which should give us some flares and whatnot. Mittens. Mittens are great. Socks. Book to read. So much stuff. And I'll organize all of this stuff when I get to Hibernia, probably. Not right now. Check here, matches. And check here for food. Nothing. Not even here, really? Usually there's always something. Oh. And we can go up to the bridge. And there'll be a memento key here, which leads to a cache. Open this first. Flashlight. Okay. There's the key. This is down by Hibernia that opens a cache there. Now flashlight's another one that's not an interloper. but its only real use is scaring off raw animals. We can check beachcombing quickly, see if we see anything. So along the water edges in coastal zones, things will wash up every blizzard. And on Stalker and below you can find all sorts of things. On Interloper you can only find like birch and stuff like that. You do find the odd flare and that sort of thing though, but for the most part it's just smaller things. But on Stalker you could find some good stuff. Cat hair, we'll take that. Bandage, we'll take that. So there's a cotton toque, sure, we'll take that. And let's find a memento cache. The memento cache is over here in this kind of train cart type of thing, where it's very hard to miss. Sorry, very easy to miss because it's hard to see. But it's over here. There's usually wolves there too, so we have to be a little bit careful. We have a flare and we have stones, so we can just scare them off using that trick. So wolves are not a problem right now. It's not dark just yet. Probably go inside and make a fire. So here, I see this kind of this train cart thing here. This. If you, the locker is actually up there. There it is. See, right there. Very easy to miss. You have to go around here to actually reach it. On top of this little snowbank here. And inside there are flares, and I can't remember what else there is on Stalker. Flare, 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 and then flare shells. Those flare shells are not on Interloper. Okay, I think I'll go inside, and I'll probably start a fire before anything with this flare. So we can grab some torches, so let's do that. Loot the rest of this later. Okay, start a fire here. We got a lot of oil, so let's just start one right away. There we go.
Well, thank goodness for that.
Sure. Put that on there. Let's make some water. More accelerant. Got more bullets. We got coffee, which we can actually heat up. Because heating up a coffee that you find will actually level up cooking compared to coffees that you make. If you heat those up, you don't level up cooking. Well, obviously you level up cooking making them. We got wool toque. We got a hammer.
Thank goodness. Thank
goodness. We can forge right away if we want to. Got a hacksaw as well. Very good start. Let's check out the safe too. Looks like 14 maybe. Place your bets. What's inside? 14. Okay. Probably quite low. 14 and what? Wow. 14 and 18. Okay. Now you go slow because we already have them. 14 and 18. Okay, what's inside?
Could end up being useful.
Cannon the money. Maglans. Okay, so we're already set pretty much for this run. Okay, and I pick this up. You'll see that on the right, I will get a level up icon. See? Where my torch there? So I level up cooking doing that. Alright, let's have a quick look around upstairs first. So much stuff. So we have a military coat. That is very good. More socks. I'll organize my inventory in a minute. We got all of our wires. We got a hoodie. So much stuff. Shell. Water. We don't have a pry bar yet. But I do need to find that. Beaches. Let's go back down because this water is about done now. Okay. Let's actually just make some tinder plugs by harvesting our newspaper. Okay, grab this. Grab some torches. Let's take this. Put on that. Grab a torch. I'm going to douse these torches, so I have quite a few. They're mostly for light purposes. That's a terrible one, but we'll keep it. I'm going to grab a few of these.
I wonder if I can drop any of this.
We can chain the fire. And get some light as well. Yeah, we're heavy, but that's okay. Let's loot down here first. No, actually, we're going to loot upstairs first, because upstairs leads to downstairs. So we'll do upstairs first. So I already did one room. There probably is a prybar in here, actually, that I just missed. But very often there is one in here. Oh, we got more boots. We're going to have to do some inventory management already on day one. Because we have so much stuff. One soda. This is a good spawn, this, because there's so much stuff here. It's a bit too easy, if anything. But we can always set up a base here as well. We can just stay here in Desolation Point, see how we manage. Especially if there's a moose. Orange soda, also not an interloper. Matches? Nah, I've picked them up already. Check all of these. And then, of course, this region connects to Coastal Highway, where there's also a ton of loot, because there's all those houses to loot. So this is a high loot run right here. So over here, it's a corpse. Okay, that went flying. That wasn't my intention. There's a torch. And a backpack.
I could use
rifle
this.
cartridge. Nothing on him. And I didn't see anything on him now. Oh, that was a I don't want to use that torch. That's the one I found. I'm going to chain light this torch and then look around. We got a lot of wood. I don't need to go through that. We'll do some inventory management in a little bit. Flares laying about. A lot more loot here. Spawning in places like this. There's my prybar. It's just filled with loot.
Never would have thought to look here.
Cardboard matches. The worst matches, but they work. And over here we got this. I'm very heavy, but that's okay. We got a few things to check out there. We can also forge right away if we want to make a bow, or rather arrowheads. Look at these random bullets just laying around. I'm picking up all the wood because I might need it later. Okay, then there's the secret area to loot. There's actually 2 secret areas to loot. Or 3 technically, but one big one. There's one over here also. It's right there. Doesn't seem like there's anything today. Someone says a backpack right there. Not today though. Then there's one over here. Right there. But if you go there, you can't really get back. Not really. But we can fix that. But the main one is up here. So let's go up here. And here we got more coffee to heat up. This is a secret area that you may not know about. It's easy to miss. And there's even more things to find, because if you look up, nothing there. But if you look up here, ooh, peanut butter.
You can always use more food.
This looks like Guns. Yeah, it's a great book. This book, you should ideally wait to read. It takes 25 hours to read, so early game, that takes a whole day. So you don't really want to read this early game anyway. But another thing is that the smaller books on firearm, they tend to... it stops working when you reach level 4 of the rifle. But the guns book works after. So that one is worth saving until later. Put it in your base. And then just come back to it later. Let's open the lockers with the pry bar. And then we need to do some inventory management because I am very heavy. Set this up as our base because we have a workbench right here. We got some pry bars, and then there's one more thing I want to do before I go to sleep, which is the secret area, and then I'll do inventory management after. So back up here now, but now we can actually open things. Let's open what we couldn't before. There's always a pry bar in here somewhere. Oops, nothing in there. And I already looted that one, apparently. Right, then there's 2 outside, we'll loot those later. And then, what we're going to do now, we're going to check out this little hidden area over here. And we're going to just claw our way out after. So we're going to go up here. And we're going to jump down here. And actually I kind of missed my jump because I couldn't sprint. So now I'm actually stuck. But that's okay. We can just break this down. So we're just going to break this down with our hands, not a hammer, because it's going to get too dark very quickly. We're breaking that down. There we are. And let's see. I'm going to do something you should never really do, is use a match for light. But just to show you. So now we're here. But before I pick this up, see, I still can't get back out. So I have to destroy these 2 crates to get back out. Or this one. Might be enough to destroy this one. But this one requires a hammer, so we can't do that. So now I'm in the dark, but I know exactly where I am. So just step to the left. And then I break this down. And then we can eat, for example, let's eat the MRE. And we can have a drink. And then let's break the other crate. Look down. There we are. See, because I know it's there. The thing about night work is that you can't use tools at night. But you can use your hands. I'm going to grab a torch. I'm going to light this. I'm going to choose this one. And now, voila, we can step out. We are free. Of course, you could have just done this in reverse. You could have just destroyed them from the outside. But I just wanted to show you in case you do this and you get stuck. Because you might be tempted to go and try and reach for it, but then you fall down. Anyway, we got our distress pistol here. So now we can easily kill a bear if we want to. So we're going to probably do that, actually. And I think we'll just set up base here. This can be our base. I think we'll just stay here for a while, because that's the thing with Stalker. You can actually just stay wherever you spawn. On interloper, that's not an option. You gotta keep moving and moving. But here, nah, you can just stay. So let's slowly move up top. This is for later. Let's just put this here so I can see it. That's to repair the tower outside. There's a transmitter tower outside if you have the DLC. That enables you to find the hidden cache in this area with the radio. But of course you need to have the radio for that. Okay, so I think we'll sleep first and then organize some stuff. So first let's check out some loot. So we got a military coat, which is great. We got a hoodie, a t-shirt, which is actually better than a hoodie. This is marginally better, but barely. Sports socks, and then we have different boots. These are actually better, but not for long. Then we have our wool toque, so we're going to put that on. There we are. That's the best one in the game, pretty much. And This is very good, but it's low condition, so we'll do this for now. Okay, then we're going to sleep. We'll drink one of our orange sodas. And we'll just sleep until we're fully rested, which will be about 10 hours. It's going to be well into the day, but that's alright. And we can do some inventory management after that. There we are. What time of day is it? It's still morning. And we are well rested. We're a bit thirsty though. Let's drink our sodas, because they also give calories, so they're good to do first. And then what we're going to do now is we're going to check out two things. We're going to see if there's a moose, and we're going to see if there is a bear. The bear will be there. And we're going to kill either, but I'm going to check out for the moose first. But before we do that, some inventory management, because we have too much stuff. Let's just go through it. So first we got books. We're not going to use those right now, so I'm going to put the books in here. We might use the other book here, because that's different. We're going to drop some wood. We don't need to carry all this wood around. And then we have this we can harvest. We get tinder plugs. There we are. And let's just use this one. We don't need 3 of those, so let's get rid of those. We don't need the cardboard matches, I guess. Let's put in 24 of them in here. We can use some for the torch. We don't need both for these. Let's put one there. We're going to put all of this in here for the moment. And we'll come back and possibly repair this, but not right now. We'll come back to that. And we have a bunch of food. The oats, I'm not going to leave them there though, because they might, if they expire. Oh, that was a mistake. Oh, come on. Give me my oats. Yeah, there we are. There we are. Drop the oats, so they don't want that to expire. Put that here, because this is cooking stuff. Same with the oil. Let's drop that.
I'm not sure I can carry
there
much
we
more.
go. We got a lot of food, and here we got some stuff as well. Put that in here, I think. This can be clothing, this can be books, this can be tools in here. Let's put in one of those. Let's put in all of our marine flares. Let's put in jerry can. Let's put in we got tools. We don't need to carry the tools around. Wires, sure. Fuses, sure. We don't have a rifle yet, so we'll put the ammunition for that in there too. And we don't need that. Flashlight, we will use it, but not right now. So we can put it in here for the moment. And put this in here too. And this also, we'll use this, but not right now. Also, I don't think I have a sewing kit, do I? But I do have a fishing tackle. And let's also just harvest these. By the way, you might be able to hear my wife in the background. If you're new to the channel, then that's my wife Elentia. She plays Overwatch usually in the neighboring room, so sometimes you will hear. If you are not new to the channel, then yeah, that's Elentia. Okay, so I think that's it. I don't know if we need all of this, but I am probably going to eat some stuff too. These are good to save for cooking, maybe. So these 4 can be used to warm up. You can warm up on the fire and then you level up cooking, but these do not. So these could be eaten, but we don't have anything to really use it with. Okay, so I'm going to go out now. Let me see if I can drop something else. I would like to be a bit lighter, actually. Yes, there's a couple of misc things I can drop. So let's get rid of, for example, this one. And let's get rid of 2 flares. We can get rid of these because we don't need them right now. And I guess that's it for now. Yeah, we'll use the book soon. This is tinder. And that too. Okay, now we're nice and light. Okay, so a couple of things outside we haven't looted. So let's do that first. And then we're going to see if there's a moose. Reload this thing, which you can use to kill the bear. Ooh. Rifle round. Oh these ones. I'm gonna check for a moose first, and then we'll check for the bear. Hey, ooh, peanut butter. Now the stress pistol and the revolver do basically the same thing. They both basically scare off wildlife, but the stress pistol is way more powerful. Okay, it's a bit darker, so I'm actually going to use a match because we're drowning in matches in this difficulty. And then we can see a bit better. Plus, I like to keep things light for you, the viewer, because it's easy for you to see. It is dark sometimes, this game. You actually see the game slightly brighter than what I do, because I have a filter, a recording filter. It's marginally on. But nevertheless, it's good to have good vision. Okay. You can forge if you want, but there's nothing really to forge for. I can... there's a sewing kit. Okay, that's good. We can forge arrowheads. Or if you don't find a hatchet, we can make one. There's all sorts of things we can forge, but I don't really need it right now. Especially now until the whole region is looted. And in fact, I'm probably going to stay here for a little while. Make this region my home for a little bit. Okay, that's it for this. Now we're going to check out some boats that are outside. We can pick this up, why not? Here's the transmitter, which we are not going to repair now. I could repair it, but it achieves nothing because I don't have the radio. To get the radio, I have to go to Forsaken Airfield. And you have to have the DLC for that, by the way. Okay, here's some boats, and there's usually a little bit of mini loot in here, like a little lockbox or backpack or something. Let's see if there's anything here. Usually something here. Even an interloper. Yeah, there we are. Yeah, sap energy bar. Alright, so up here is a moose spawn. Now you don't get moose markings. So those of you watching, if you're looking for moose spawns are indicated by markings on the tree. There's a brown area that's rubbed out, which is to indicate the moose has been there and has rubbed itself against the tree and the bark has fallen off. So there's like a brown patch on the tree. It's very easy to spot. It's hard to miss. And that will indicate that that's a moose spawn. That doesn't mean the moose is there right now, but it will spawn there at some point. However, there are some places in the world where a moose can spawn and they don't leave markings like that. Desolation Point, here is one. You don't tend to get markings on these trees, but the moose can still spawn. Oh, the bear is out, okay. That's fine. It's usually not this far. Oh, that's fine. I just want to see if there's a moose first. Don't see a moose. Okay, well, we got the bear though. And we're gonna try and get this bear to come... Where's the best place to get this bear? So we're gonna try and kill this bear. And the benefit of a small map like Desolation Point is that if he runs away, it's quite easy to find him after. So where is a good place? It would be best if he died probably down there on the ice, maybe. Ideally right by the door. But it's a bit of a wonky terrain to get him there. He might not even die when I shoot him, so... So the way this works is that this gun, this distress pistol, can one-shot anything. It can one-shot a bear, it can one-shot a moose, anything. Except for bunnies. I haven't tried on ptarmigans. But it's a chance thing. It's a roll of the die. If you get a critical hit in the face with this gun, you can kill a bear. But it might also take 3 shots in the head. So very often what happens is that you don't one-shot them with this. Instead, they just run off. Or you might trigger a bleed, in which case you have to follow the bear around. So what we're going to do, we're going to try and get this bear killed with this flare gun. And if he doesn't die on 1 hit, we can we can see if he bleeds, and if so, he's going to bleed out. If we really want to, we could shoot him with this in addition, and then he might turn back. That happens sometimes. I'm going to temporarily drop these because it makes it easier to switch by clicking 2 between my weapons. And I think I don't mind him getting killed here because there's a lot of coverage here. Yeah, so I think we'll try that. So I'm going to get him to attack me, and then I'm going to shoot him in the face, and then we'll see what happens from there. He'll either die, he'll flee, he'll bleed, and then we'll see what happens. So here he comes. And just wait for this till he gets as close as possible, and then try and hit him in the face. He's going to get one on his legs. Hello. Hello. Yeah, I see you. Okay, he's not bleeding. Try again. He's bleeding now. So he's gonna die now, because he's bleeding as indicated by this. The first shot did not make him bleed, but this one did. So now this bear is going to die, and he's easy enough to track between a clear day and also this. So we're just gonna wait for him to die. If you want, you can go somewhere like, ideally not indoors, but somewhere safe and pass time. We're just going to wait for him to bleed out. I shot him in the face, so because I shot him in the face, he's not going to take that long to bleed out. Like an hour in game, which is about 5 minutes or so. But he can die anywhere though, because he ran this way now, back to his cave, but he could run back out, he could be anywhere. But we'll just have to find him using crows if we don't see him. We got some wolves there also, which we can just shoot in the face. Here he is again. If I want, I can shoot him again. And if I shoot him again, he might come back. But I don't really want to do that. He's just having a time of his life right now. I can follow him, and if he gets very close to a wolf, the wolf will run away. Having a nice time there. He won't maul you. See? He's scared of the wolf. He won't maul you because he's fleeing. But it can happen that he stops fleeing, and then he will just walk towards you and attack you. So at the moment he's in a bit of a loop. The flare just died. And it looks like he's just going in circles here. And we just gotta wait for him to die now. So he's bleeding out, as indicated by the blood on the floor. I see he's bleeding. And he's gonna keep doing that until he dies. Now, for safety reasons, I'm just gonna watch him bleed out. I'm gonna stay a little bit further away, just in case he suddenly stops. Let's go a bit further. Actually, let's go up here, because it does happen. Oh, did he stop running in his little loop? Where'd you go? Where'd you go, Mr. Bear? Oh, no, he's down here. Okay. Okay. This wolf is following us now, but once he gets too close to the bear, he's going to run away. Here he comes. Ah, he died. Okay. He died. Let's harvest this bear then, and we get our bear pelt, which we can use to make the bear coat. We can kill the wolf if we want to. We can kill him with the revolver. Hey, Wolfie. Try and hit him in the head. Are you gonna die or what? 3 shots and he still didn't die. If you shoot at a charging wolf like that, usually 1 shot is enough and he will run away, but not always, so be prepared to shoot twice. It always works the second time. And then remember, when you reload, the casings fall down here, which we can use to I was gonna say, to make bullets later. Okay, that wolf ran off somewhere. Okay, there he is, yeah. Okay, we got a lot to do in this region, so I'm gonna loot this quickly and then I will harvest the bear. No moose though it seems, but that's okay. We can't really eat the bear meat until we are level 5 cooking, but that's okay. That's not really a concern. Even if I did, I mean you can eat it, but you can get parasites. But even if I got parasites, it's not a big deal. Okay, we got a sunny day as well, so I think we will just do this. And use the book, and we'll start a fire. And because we're so close to a base, I think I'm just going to quarter this guy and drag the carcass or the stuff back to base. And I can sort it out indoors. It'll be faster. So we'll do that. So that's how you can kill a bear on day 1, or I guess it's day 2, with the flare gun. So the first shot didn't actually cause a bleed. The second shot is what killed him. So quartering him is going to take 2 hours. So we're going to put on our wood here. We can put this to boil, but it's going to evaporate. But you can actually, you can quarter in pieces. It says 2 hours, but you can stop. So I'm going to stop about halfway through. So about here. And grab my water. And now it's 58 minutes, yeah. Then we can make some more water. And we can quarter the rest. Using the hacksaw. And there we go. Voila. We can put a stick on here. Take a torch. Let's take the hides and the guts. Get the curing on those right away.
Too much stuff to carry.
And how heavy are we with one of them? I think we can take 2 of these at a time. And then what we're going to do is when we get back to base, we're going to take a lot of our heavy stuff off so we can go back here faster and just pick up the rest. And then we have a whole bear to cook if you want. The quartered stuff, those meat bags, they will eventually disappear after about 3 days. But the meat itself that you harvest will not disappear. So you want to store that outside. Alright, so here we are. Doing a little transition here. Oh, we got the squad map. That's a hint to... This is Katie's secluded corner. You can get the bow there. We don't need that, oops, right now, but... We haven't looted this trailer. We'll do that later. I think I'll just let this fire die because we're not going to cook right away. So I think we'll be okay. Okay, we're going to leave this food and stuff in here. And we're going to harvest all of this meat indoors. Just because it's safer. Very often I don't do it indoors. And we can cook it with this, of course.
This gear is starting to slow me
down. There we are. And then we're going to drop our hide to cure here. Nice. That takes a long time. 12 days, I think. 12 days. That's going to take a while. The bear will actually have respawned by then. If you kill a bear early in the game, they respawn pretty fast. I think it's 10 days. But if you kill later in the game, it takes much, much longer. Let's eat something. Yeah, let's eat this. Why not? And let's eat this. I don't really care if I get food poisoning. It's easy enough to fix. We're going for well-fed right away, if you haven't noticed. Okay, so now, because we're going to grab more of this, I'm going to drop some heavy things. I'm just going to sort by weight and drop the hammer, drop the coat, drop the water, sticks, and then drop that, drop that, drop that. This, that, these things. All of this heavy stuff. So there we are. So now all of this stuff I'm leaving behind, and I'm only doing that because then I can go back here and I will not be as heavy. I can grab more of these meat bags. And then we'll check again. We'll see if there's a moose tomorrow. The way it works is that every 48 hours or so in game, the game will roll a die to see if it spawns a moose in a moose location. See that? That's the dead wolf over there. There's also a wolf walking about. I think he's right there. There he is, yeah. Is he going to come all the way around? Because I aimed at him. So I aimed at the wolf, which causes a charge. See if he comes all the way here. Is he going to go all the way around? I think he is, yeah. Hey, you're actually going to go all the way around. Wow. Are you taking my meat bags? Hey. I think that actually didn't hit him. That's right. 1, 2, 3.
Drop something.
Yeah, and I'm going back for the other 3. What was I talking about? But yeah. So yeah, so the moose, if you have a moose spawn, which is usually indicated by brown markings on the tree, which I will show later when I find one. But there are several locations where you don't get markings on the tree. Desolation Point is one, but you also get it in Coastal Highway, you get it in Bleak Inlet, you get it in Mystery Lake, I think Forsaken Airfield also. There's a few places where a moose can spawn, but there aren't moose markings. So it's worth checking every few days to see if there's a moose here. But if I haven't seen him in a few days' time, then probably it just doesn't spawn. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Then we go back and get the last part. I think I actually missed that. Wolf. The aiming on the revolver is a little bit odd sometimes. That's the dead wolf over there. Let's grab the rest of this bear. Map also. Yeah. Oh, the wolf is back. Let's see if we can get rid of this wolf. I'm gonna throw a stone to grab his attention. So he sees me. There we are. And then I want him to come out. Oh, there's 2 wolves. I see. Well, you're both welcome to my party. Okay, they can't decide who should go first. Guess you're going first? Or you're both running away? What are you doing? I think actually none of those hit as well. No. The rifle is easy enough, but the revolver sometimes I miss. I don't have the revolver on interloper, so so I don't use it very often. But when I do use it, I thought I was a better shot than that. That's alright though. People make mistakes. What matters is, are you having fun when you're playing the game? So one of the reasons I'm playing the Stalker game is because I just fancy playing something a bit more casual. Something a bit easygoing. Surrounded by wolf, very easygoing. Because I usually play interloper or custom challenges, and those things are really fun. But some people play in order to make the game as hard as possible, so they impose all sorts of custom like restrictions to themselves.
The owners around
to make things as hard as possible. But in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, making the game hard is not the same as making the game fun. And for me, interloper is pretty much the perfect difficulty. It's well balanced, it's difficult but not that difficult. This is a great difficulty, but sometimes I thought, you know, it would be kind of fun to just play some casual Stalker, get some guns, and just establish a base and use those items more that you don't have on interloper and that sort of thing. So that's why we're here. And we're now going to harvest all of this. We're going to do it through the night because, like I said, when it's dark, you can still harvest and craft things with your hands, but not with tools. So we're going to do that with our hands. Did I open these? Yes, I did. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to do that now. We're going to spend the night doing that. We're going to use our tools first, and then we use our hands. So I'm just going to stand here. This is going to make me immobile. Now I can't move because I'm carrying 90 kilos. I'm going to harvest this. Oh, sorry. I have to pick this up. Where's my hacksaw? There we are. Put that stuff back on. Okay, now I can. Now I only weigh 100 kilos. We're going to use the hacksaw until it's too dark. So it's going to do this, and it should be dark when the moon is a bit into the night. So probably be able to harvest this too, I'd say, but then it'll be too dark. Unless we are allowed to use the hacksaw for meat. I don't think so. Maybe we can actually. I never actually tried this. Oh, I guess that works. Normally you can't use the hacksaw and that sort of tools in the night, but I guess harvesting meat is different than crafting. Yeah, we are fully aware. Let's have some food and whatnot. Let's eat, sure. Let's eat some low condition stuff.
Surrounded by snow, nothing to drink.
Now we got a load of stuff to drink here, well. Let's eat that one cattail also to free up inventory a bit. Then we go back and we can keep housing this. We level up carcass harvesting too, because carcass harvesting skill is actually leveled up by time spent harvesting, not how many you harvest. While cooking is leveled up by the amount of items you cook. This should lead to quite a lot of meat which we have to cook, and I'm probably going to cook it outdoors. I'm going to cook it later though. I'm not really in a hurry to cook it, because there are more interesting things we can do. We can cook some of it though. There we are. Now I've done all that. I only weigh 60 kilos now, and we're going to drop we will light the torch so we can actually see. Drop it outside. I'm heavy, I can't move, so I'm going to drop. Now I can move, barely, but I can move. So let's just go. And then we go down here. I'm going to drop all this outside here, cook it another time. And I'm going to drop all of it here. If you're wondering how I'm dropping this, I often get that question. I'm just clicking number 3 on my keyboard. Number 3 is the keyboard shortcut for decoy. Dropping a decoy, which is a mechanic that
might have to drop some
barely works in the game. And you can just spam that and it drops all the stuff. So now we have a whole bear to cook here, which we will cook soon, but not yet. Okay, and then the rest is fine. We can just carry the rest for now. Okay, I'm going to sleep a bit, but not a full night's sleep, because I want to spend some time cooking as well. Actually, what we might do it now. We might use this fire to cook a bit. I'm going to take all this. I'm going to go back outside, and I think we'll cook it now, just because if I sleep now, we're going to sleep very long into the day. So what we're going to do now instead, we're going to make a fire. We're going to make more than one fire. I'm just going to cook as much of this as we can, but we're also going to make some water. We don't have that much water. And we're not going to eat any of this meat unless I have very low food. Then I'll eat it. And because there's a risk of getting parasites. And parasites will reduce your fatigue and reduce your health until you cure it. So it's not really great to have that. But you can cure it. So if you do get parasites, the good thing is you can just eat. You can just eat meat. That is gives you parasite risk while you have it. So if you do get parasites, at least until you cure it, which on Stalker is 10 days, takes 10 days to cure it on Stalker. So if you do get parasites, you have 10 days to just eat whatever you want, really, in terms of meat. We're going to cook as much of this as we can. Oh, come on.
We could just lay down.
Come on. You can do this, I believe. I believe you can do this.
Come on. Come on.
Come on, indeed. Come on. Should have picked a fire mastery perk. That would have been nice. And we put some more of these on. Put another one here before this blows out. Come on. There we are.
Turned out pretty well.
And now I'm going to do a cooking session with a load of fires just to get this cooked faster. So 3 fires is good. Quite a lot of meat here. Let's eat something though. Let's eat. I'd rather not open the food items until I have something to open it with, like can opener or something. Let's eat all of this stuff. Gonna go for well fed right away. There we go. Okay. 7 minutes. Is there anything we can do while we wait? Book. Oh yeah, we can harvest this. No, we're taking some fatigue damage now, but it doesn't really matter. Be careful that when you cook like this, there are wolves in this area, so when you cook, make sure you don't carry the meat on you, because then you have this scent marker, which is at the top of the screen now, and the wolves can detect you and go for you, and while you're cooking, they can attack you, and you don't want that. Okay, some more of that. We might actually make another fire, because we have so much wood, so we might as well speed this up a lot. Still 1 hour. Oh yeah, there's some smaller pieces too, of course. If you want to level up fire starting, if you want to get that skill of level 3 fire starting very quickly, you can make fire like 6 or 7 fires like this in a circle around you, and you just keep lighting them and again and again and again. By the time you lit the 6th fire, the first one will have expired. And normally I just use 1 fire, and then it takes as long as it takes. It's not like we're in a hurry, right? But just to speed things up, because we can't really eat this meat anyway, I might as well make some more fires. I can make one more here maybe. Have a little circle. Can I fit it there? No. Doesn't seem like it. There we can, but I'd rather not put it there. How about here? Or here? Yeah, in the grass, yeah. Let's do that. Let's put it in the grass. There we go. Fire starting takes a while to level up, but you do it naturally, because you have to make fires all the time.
Turned out pretty well.
The only problem with doing this is, you may have noticed already, but the light stacks. So this is very bright. So So they actually stack, and that makes it very, very bright. So how are we doing here then? We got 34 minutes, 22. Yeah, okay. 12, 15 minutes. Okay, is there something else I can do then while we wait? We can douse this, I think. We can maybe... Is this... How long to repair this? 45 minutes, that's a bit long. We can harvest this. Yeah. We don't need that. Anything else I can harvest? We can harvest these gloves. Don't need that. And now I think they are done. Okay, so now we have cooked, boiled, cooked, 14 minutes. These, okay. Almost ready. I need these smaller ones. See if I can find a small one. That will be good. That still takes a while, actually. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna actually try and get them all cooked at the same time. These are so far behind. I think we'll wait for these to be finished and then go from there. So let's put on some more wood. Put some more water to boil. More wood. Oh, oops! I didn't mean to pick up that. But and this, and this one's almost invisible. It looks like the wind is picking up, so this could blow out now. And this cooking session is over. But if that happens, it's okay. That's cooked, cooked. And then we're going to put the cooked meat over here. So that's cooked. We can eat this safely. A lot of calories, but it will give us parasite risk. Okay, that's all done. And these... Yeah, okay, these are longer. Okay, so... Now we can put some more meat on here. Let's do this then. There we are, and these have 24 minutes. Yeah, so 24. Is there anything I can repair that takes 24 minutes? I don't think so. 30 minutes. Okay, 30 minutes is fine. Repair the hat. The wool toque is such a powerful... failed. Cooked. Drop that over here. A lot to keep track of when you have all these fires. How much water do I have now? Let's make one more. Okay, we can try repairing again.
Looks like I survived another night.
Yes, you did well. Okay, and now these are done. The wind is still okay, so we might as well continue. I'm not actually going to let this one die out, I think, because we don't have that much wood, so we're going to let that one die out. Well, the rest of it we can use. Drop the cooked meat over here. Yeah, we'll let that one die out. Well, the rest of them we can use. Put one reclaimed on each. Oops, didn't misjudge that one a bit. 22 minutes, 40 minutes. Okay, it's done. Get another one. And can I repair something else that's fast? These 45 minutes, it's a bit long. I think we have to leave that. Okay, what about here? Anything here I can make? Not really. Okay, I think we just pass time then. Done, 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 done. Let's pass time for this one too. Done. Okay. Drop all that stuff. Grab these. Put that on here. Hour and 4 minutes. And 13 minutes. Fast time here. That's ready. Put another one on, and that's it for that. Drop this. That's boiled, and then again, and then we need to put the last of the wood on here. 7. Might not have enough wood for all of this, but that's okay. Put the coal on this one. Well, it's easy to find coal in this region. Because of the mines. Let's repair the socks. Okay, that will actually not be enough. We have to harvest another torch. Doing that gives me a stick. And now we can try repairing this. And there we go, nice. Okay, that's done. Done. We can grab some more torches of these. Didn't cook as far into the night, into the day as I thought we would. Okay, we can take this. I think we have enough now. 2 minutes, yep. This we can grab some torches. Really bad torches, but oh well. And then this is 15. Yeah, okay, these are all good. Grab that, grab that. I think we should be cooking level 2 now any minute. No, already. I also have a coffee. I found a coffee. Now, I don't know which one of these it is. But one of these will level me up. And I don't know which one, though. Okay, so there we go. Quite a lot of cooking done. Still about half of it left, but that's okay. And then we have all this supply here of bear meat that we can eat whenever we want to. It does have parasite risk though, so I'm only going to eat it if I absolutely have to. But it's good to have it as an option if we need it, so we're not going to go without food. If you do get parasites, you just gotta have reishi tea, so antibiotics, 1 dose every day for 10 days. And if I get it, at least then I can eat the rest of this bear meat. So we got food for ages. I should be able to live here a long time. Okay, so one of these, I think it's probably this one. It wasn't that one. Then this, that did not level up cooking. This one will. Yeah, there you can see I leveled up cooking. Okay, there we are. And there's cooking level 2. Hurrah! So now we have that. Once we get to cooking level 3, I can smash open cans without losing calories. Although I don't think it matters too much. There we are. Make it nicely stacked there. Why not? There we are. So we got quite a lot of food here, as you can see. And there we go. Nice. Very nice. And we got some water as well. And now, because it's too early in the day, what we're going to do now, we're going to do some maintenance on our clothing. We might find more clothing though. So we are going to probably replace some of our stuff. Yeah, let's take this. And that, and clothing, we're going to take we're going to take these and this one, and we might take these for cloth. We're going to do some repairs. Let's drink. So now while it's daylight, we're going to do some repairs, then we'll sleep. Okay. The best one here is the wool scarf. Where did that go? No, I have one. There it is, yeah. The wool scarf is the best one, this one here. So we're going to repair that. We have a fishing tackle in addition to the sewing kit, so we should be good for a while. There we are. That is now good. There we are. This is 90%, that's fine. Here, this sweatshirt should be better, but it's low condition, so let's repair that. We'll definitely find better though. This fin wool sweater, wool shirt, the cowichan, and so on. of these. I'm not sure these are worth repairing, to be honest. Yeah, ski boots are great. Ski gloves, rather. But these are great also because they weigh so little, so I'm going to repair those. I like wearing mittens. They weigh hardly anything at all. 0.1 kilos. And they give 1 degree. Well, this is basically the same thing. Here I have some of these. And then here, I want to repair these. Do I have more boots than that? I thought I did. Yeah. I think they're same condition though. Yeah, actually worse. 99. 99. Okay, let's repair these. These are okay. They're okay. Not amazing, but they're okay. Okay, 71. We can actually harvest these. And then we can repair again. These boots will be replaced. Because work boots are better, for example. Combat boots are better too. And their boots are also better. And insulated boots. There's a lot of boots that are better than that. Okay, I think that's probably... I might repair this again as well. Just to have it higher. There we go. And then we can put all of that stuff in here. And now we have high condition stuff. Except, wait, why am I... told you to put the mittens on. There we are. Okay, that's good. How is our gun? It's 87, that's fine. Where do I put the rifle stuff? Down here. Yeah, let's put these in there. Put shell casings in there too. Okay, I think we're good now. We put this in here too. We're not going to use that. This, yeah, no, that does go in here. Put that in there. Okay, we're looking good now. We got good condition stuff. Oh, that we don't need. Does that go in here? I lost track. Yeah, it's down here. And more painkillers too. Yeah, okay. We don't need wood anymore, but that's okay. All right, we're looking really good now. Really good, but it's still a bit early in the day. What we could do just to kill some time before we sleep. You take one of these, I guess, fire, and we can read it. Only issue is that we're too tired to read, so we're gonna have to sleep for like 1 hour. And then we can read for like 2 hours. We could also drink a coffee. And then we can read. Then it gives us something to do before time runs out. Have water. And we should be able to read probably 2 hours, but we'll read 1 hour at a time. Finishing this will level fire starting to level 2. So let's see. I think you can read 1 more hour before you get tired. Not sure though. Let's see. Oh, no. Actually got tired. That's one thing that's a bit annoying. You actually then kind of start again. You don't actually finish the chapter. You have to read the whole hour again, which is a little bit annoying, but oh well. Let's see here. We can read another hour now. It's not that dark. And we could potentially read 1 more hour, but I don't think it will be the same thing. It won't actually work. So we're just going to pass a bit of time. There we are. And then we're going to eat and sleep. So we'll eat the stuff. Eat all these things. We have so much food. And then we'll sleep. And then we're going to see if there's a moose. And then we're going to explore a bit more.
I'm getting weaker.
Alright, excuse me. Alright. Okay. There's a few things more to do here. I mean, there's many things we can do, but a few places to check out first. Let's go out. The first thing we want to check out is Scruffy's cave. I could harvest this this wolf that I killed, but I don't really need to. I'm going to leave that. But we are going to check out this cave that's over here. It's easy to miss. Oh, let's check out this also. This is not always here anymore. This locker. There's a cave behind a waterfall in this direction. And in that cave, there's sometimes a wolf inside. On Stalker, I think he's probably always there. And that wolf is called Scruffy.
I wonder who owns this stuff.
Nice. Scruffy is one of only 3 indoor wolves in the game. The other one is in Hushry Valley, and of course you have Fluffy in Bleak Inlet. But in his cave you can find bedroll and you can find a weapon. And it's very easy to miss this cave, but now it's a little bit easier. Come on, it should be possible to go over here, thank you. A little bit easier now because you can get a memento hint that leads you to this cave. But people usually don't always explore, you know, the like edges of the map, like places like these. But down here, we'll get to a waterfall. Oh, it's a corpse there. I don't think I've ever seen this corpse on interloper, so this must be a Stalker thing. Oh, yeah, he's got, what's that? Painkillers and a broken arrow. Oh, a broken arrow.
I think I can use this.
Still gives an arrow head, so still worth it. Okay, down here is the cave. It's kind of hidden from view. There's the waterfall itself. Really nice. And the cave is right here. We can map this if we want, why not? There we go. And in here, this is Scruffy's home. So let's see if Scruffy is home today. We should definitely light a torch because for one thing we can see better. Also, it's our main defense against Scruffy. Sometimes it looks like he's not home, but then he is. So you gotta be careful. Here's a deer carcass. We might actually take this deer carcass. There's food. But not yet. He's usually in here. And we can check actually to see if he's home. This is this little atrium right here. There he is. There's Scruffy. How are you doing, Scruffy? I'm gonna have to get rid of you, I'm afraid. Sorry about that, Scruffy, but you are in my way. Poor old Scruffy. This is home and I invaded it, but he would have eaten me. Off we go. We're going to check the upper levels first. Upper levels. And then we'll probably grab the stair as well. You may have noticed I shot from the hip there. I did hip fire. That's because if I aimed down the sight with the revolver there, it would force him to flee. The way that works is when you aim at an animal, well, not an animal, but when you aim at a wolf that's already detected you, it will trigger a charge, right, if I do this. However, if you got fire, then it will also cause them to flee once they get too close. And if he does that here, then he runs up really far away. So it'll give you a pain to actually hunt them. Anything here today? Rifle rounds. Guess that's it. Okay, anything down here? Let's jump down. Dunk, 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 dunk. We got a can, we'll take that. Baseball cap, we don't need that. More rifle rounds. There.
Hope I can still eat this.
Sardines. Coal, which we'll also use. Oh wow. Raw venison. And in here we got some more coal. Wood. Okay, so let's get to cooking these deer. I think we'll take those. Hold on. Okay. Alright, I think we're gonna cook this stuff. Oh, I don't have tinder. Oh, derp. That's okay. We have a mega torch, as it were. We're just gonna grab... Let's see. City I didn't have tinder. But we will grab this. Gonna preserve the fire. Then we're gonna make tin out of these. You can just harvest them like this. Okay, let's try now. Yeah. We might use... Nah, we don't need to use an accelerant. So that was Scruffy's. This is Scruffy's cave. He will, if you are playing on Stalker, I would say it's a safe wager to say that he will always be there. Because Stalker is easier than Interloper, in the sense that there's harsher weather, there's less loot, and a lot of items are missing. An Interloper, that sort of thing. But there's one thing that's different between Stalker and Interloper, which is arguably harder on Stalker, depending on how you play. And that is that on Stalker, there are more wolves than on Interloper. So because there are more wolves, I think it's safe to say that Scruffy is probably always here, because if you play on Interloper, those 3 special wolves, Scruffy, which is here, Scruffy, Sketchy, who is in Ashura Valley, is in an ice cave there, and Fluffy in the cannery. Those are the 3. On a normal interloper run, it's not uncommon that only maybe 2 of those spawn, but here on Stalker, because there are more wolves in general, I think it's probably quite likely that they spawn all the time. 40 minutes, okay. Okay. In that case, let's actually grab some of these for sticks. Or some more wood. Yeah, coal, but I'd rather not use coal if I can help it. Coal is too valuable a resource. Okay, water is a bit low. Take these. Put that there. 53 minutes. Put the sticks on. Grab the hide. We want the hide. Might have to use a coal though for the next one. 12 minutes. Let me see if there is... I have some sticks. I'm not too bothered about the wolf, as in Scruffy himself. I could get the hides. Could do that. And start curing them for a wolf hide. I don't really need... Wait. That's it, I almost used a match there. I don't really need it, I suppose. We can see how we get on with wood. If I have enough wood, I can come back for Scruffy and harvest him. But if I don't have enough, I'm just going to leave him. The wolves are plentiful, so we don't really need them. Okay, got a little bit of meat on, and I want the tinder issue again. Let's see. Well, that should be enough fire. Go. So this gives us some more food also, because we can eat their meat. We get their hides, so I can use them to make their pants. And we're going to see how far we go here in this one region, really. How far can we go by just never leaving Desolation Point, you know, on Stalker? How far can we get? Probably pretty far, to be honest. Pretty far. But we will leave at some point, of course. But for now, oh god. Yeah, that did not work. Okay, we're gonna use the other one then. I could harvest it anyway and cook it later, but I like taking advantage, so. Try now. You can get pretty far. There is actually a challenge going, which is called, well, it's got different names. Well, it's to survive 50 days in one region and never leave it, which is quite fun. On Stalker and below, you can do that by just spawning in the region and surviving. On Interloper, they very often allow setup, so you get like maybe 10 days to set up for it, and then you go and go to the region and survive for 50 days. It varies. Okay, let's harvest this. 12 minutes. And I think we'll just grab this. I think it will not evaporate. Yeah. Cook that. 44 minutes. Oh, you got a lot of coals. Let's put that on there. And then eat some of this. Eat the poor condition first. Wait to eat that one. And drink, and then we can go back out. And we have some deer hides. We got 38 minutes. We could read this. Yeah, we can read 1 hour of this. It should be fine. And the fire will burn out. Hey, we got well fed. Look at that. Benefit, well fed. Alright, let's go. I don't have enough wood, I would say, to harvest Scruffy, so we'll leave Scruffy. He can have his dignity and just stay there. So now, as you can see, we have more health. We have a little blue line. We have more health now. And more importantly, we can carry more stuff. So there are 3 ways, well, technically 4. 3 ways you can permanently increase your carry capacity. The first one is well fed, and you get well fed by not going hungry for 3 days in a row, which is not that hard with all the found food and everything. But some people use the starvation tactic where they save their food and you don't eat at all until you go to bed, because then you only take a little bit of damage during the day by being hungry, and when you go to bed you oh, it blew out. When you go to bed you then eat, and then you heal over the night. So that's the starvation tactic. But if you do that, you don't get well fed. You have to go 3 days with a... It doesn't have to be a full stomach, but you can't be hungry. Then you get well fed. That's one. That gives you 5 kilos more to carry, or whatever the equivalent is in pounds. And then you have the technical backpack, which you find in Ash Canyon, which also gives you 5 kilos to carry. And then lastly we have the moose hide satchel, which you have to craft from a moose hide, and that gives you also 5 kilos to carry. That's great. So that's 45, as in 15 kilos extra. On Stalker you can also find the moose hide satchel. It's in Hushra Valley. If you go to the Signal Fire there, you will you'll find it. It will be there. Maybe we'll do that, we'll see.
This will come in handy.
There is also a way to temporarily boost it even further, which is the pies, the rabbit and ptarmigan and venison pies. They will give plus 3 kilos extra you can carry for a few hours. You can carry up to 48 kilos in that case. Right, let's see here. We got, let's put the hides here. Now, is there anything for me to drop here? Yeah, there was some stuff. Is there anything else? That I can harvest this actually. Now we got an arrowhead. Was it in here? I had this? No, it's in here. This truck. Put that in there. We can carry the book with us. It's fine. In here with these. No, they were in here. Sorry. Oh, I put things. There we are. Yeah, I think that's fine. We don't really need a hammer, but I'm going to carry the hammer anyway. Even more of those. That was here, wasn't it? No, here. Alright, there we go. Nice. Okay, now we have inventory sorted. We got stuff curing. We got food as well. I think we'll eat this. And I'm just going to carry this. So carrying these 3 makes me smell, but I'm not that bothered by it, if I'm honest. There's a couple of places more to check out, so we're going to go and do that right now. We're going to check out the mine that's up here. Let's be a bit careful because we're very likely to run into a wolf now.
This stuff will come in handy.
Because we smell. But that's okay, we got the revolver. You can run actually. You don't have to worry about the bear. Ah, fish. Random. The bear is dead. There's only 1 bear in this area. Let's see if the moose is up first though. So the bear is dead, so we don't have to worry about him. But the wolves are abound. Moose. Is there a moose here? Check quickly. You might actually do the mine in reverse. I was going to go into the mines that way, where the entrance is. But I think we're going to do the other way round, because then we can check out Katie's corner, and then we can come into the mine and come back out where our base is, which would be fantastic. Okay. No moose though. No moose. Okay, so we're going to go to Katie's corner now. Katie's corner is these mountains over here, these rocks, as it were. There's a hidden passage up there, so there's a lot of little hidden areas in this game. Some of them have loot, some don't. And this one was one of those that were quite hidden before. But and same with Scruffy's cave. But now when they add the mementos, it's a little bit easier to find them, because the mementos serve a purpose to get the player to those areas. I think this guy is bugged. I'll help him out. There you go. Have fun. Anything in here? Sometimes there's stuff in here. Ah, okay. Hey, Wolfie.
Someone's stash.
The fish in there. As you see, I missed, but that's okay. Still scared of the wolf though. Notice I didn't do sorry, I didn't aim down the sight. Check these boats too quickly. Oh my god, I didn't mean to do that. That was a misfire. But I scared away 2 wolves at least. That's one thing that I actually kind of dislike about the revolver. So even though it's not an interloper, like it's the only weapon that doesn't require any kind of aiming to shoot. So the stress pistol, the bow, the rifle, you have to aim down the sight to actually fire it. But the revolver you don't, you can fire from the hip. Which is part of the appeal, of course, because then you can shoot instantly. It's very, very fast. So you can, if you're walking about and you're like, oh damn, wolf, boom, you can do it within a second. It's very, very fast. Boom. So it is very good. So I understand it, but it does cause a lot of misfire. Very bad trigger discipline, I suppose. There was for a brief period, it was possible to get the revolver on interloper. I found it myself on one of my runs. It was a bug where in Forsaken Airfield you could find a revolver under some floorboards in a cavern, but I have since patched that. When Hush River Valley came out, which I think was late 2017, you could also find a revolver there on interloper. They fixed that too. So if anyone's got one, then it's an old one. So here we are in Katie's secluded corner. Possibly Katie is Katie Sorrell, who is the one of the game directors for Long Dark. And here we can find this carcass is always there. Some feathers, and look, we do indeed have the bow. Survival bow with 1 arrow. We got a book, we got this. Peaches, wood. Let's map this, sure. Let's actually make a fire here. Oh, we need tinder as usual. Because we can grab this deer. Get the meat and get the hides. It's sunny, so we can just use the mag lens to save the match. And then we can harvest this thing. Because we have the hacksaw, we can just use the hacksaw, even though it's not frozen. But I don't care too much about the guts, because we killed the bear, and the bear had 10 guts. That should be more than enough for crafting and fishing tackles, and guts are very easy to get, because everything provides it. You can just grab some rabbits if we want to, and we'll be fine.
Alright.
There we are. Let's put this on, and this too, and then, oh, a broken arrow, so we have that. Build some saplings. Tea. I don't even need to make any of that stuff. Make water. Okay, and then we're going to grab the hides. That takes an hour. Okay, then we're going to grab these. And wait for it to be 50%, which is not just yet. We're going to map. There we are. 1 minute. We might drink the coffee, we'll see. Let's see. Harvest this. Okay, we're doing quite well, I'd say. Let's eat this. There's a marginal piece left. Eat this. And let's cook this meat here. 57 minutes. Put a couple sticks on here. That should do it. And now in 1% I can grab this. Yeah, once it reaches 50% frozen, that's when it's like not frozen anymore, so to speak. Then you can use your hands for things. There we are. This is now cooked. We have more food. And we're going to grab a torch. Actually, we're going to grab more torches because we're going to go inside. Yeah. And then we're going to go down here. Oh, we'll take this in case we want to make our own bow. Oh, is that a hatchet I see? Hurrah! Hatchet found. And we're going to go down here. It's going to go downhill. There's many different routes you can take, but this is probably the easiest. Just stick to the right pretty much. And even easier if you go down here. Go down here. And that is it. Very, very easy. And then here... There's a few little misc areas that I haven't looted yet, but there's a mine entrance now to my right. We're going to go there in a second. Check here, also nothing there. Check here. Okay. A very common thing is to open the hood of a car to indicate that you have looted it before. Okay, we're gonna go up here, and to my left now, you get out of Desolation Point through a mine. To my right, there's a little beaten path to the other mine that connects across the region where you can find coal and some other things. And there's also often saplings up here. So we're going to go up here. There are also saplings. I've seen some birch saplings around, so getting birch saplings for arrows shouldn't be too hard. They are also around this church. They are around the islands, and there's some by the bear cave too. So they're not hard to find. Okay, didn't find anything this time, but then we're gonna go down to this mine now. There's the stone church where we spawned, and we don't need the mushrooms. Down here is the mine. Take this. Use the poor. They're all kind of poor torches anyway. Okay, so this is the mine. This connects back to Hibernia. So we're going to go through here. This is the last of the sort of big areas to loot, so to speak. And here we have coal, and we also have granola bar, hat, water, scrap, lantern fuel. Yeah, storm lantern. I was hoping to find that. Storm lantern is the best. I always carry a storm lantern on me. A lot of people don't, because they weigh a lot. They weigh like 2 kilos when they're full. But it's a light source that you don't have to use matches to use. I'm gonna leave this except for the coal, I think. How heavy am I? Yeah, I can pick it up and we can see. So I always carry a storm lantern. It allows for a lot of flexibility for light. In terms of coal, you should always pick up the coal. Because coal actually respawns, but it takes 3 hours. Sorry, 3 hours. 3 weeks to respawn. What we can do, if you don't need the coal, just pick it up, and then if you have too much, just drop it somewhere. And then you will trigger the respawn timer. And you can always come back to get even more. No rifle yet, but I don't think we'll find a rifle in this region, to be honest. A better bet would be Coastal Highway. Don't think there's much here. But we got coal, which is great. Megatorch! Yeah. Megatorch is a torch that's full. That's not a term I came up with. DH Dunn did that. He's a streamer. You should check him out. DH Dunn on Twitch. Or YouTube. Yes, YouTube as well. And a flare. And matches. And cloth. A load of stuff. So those are the main areas looted now. Here's some birch saplings, like I said. And there's a bear cave over here too, with some more birch saplings. I could maybe grab those, I suppose, while we're here. Oh, hello there, Wolfie. How are you? How are you doing? Go away. So to get rid of a wolf, you just do that. Have a fire, and then aim at them with anything. Aim at them with a stone, with a weapon, whatever. I'm just going to go over here to the bear cave, because there are saplings here.
Something's making me feel tired.
At least I think there are saplings here. I might shoot this wolf in the face with the bow if I want to. Pretty sure there are saplings here. There's also rabbits usually. Okay, I guess no saplings. Oh. Sometimes there's saplings here. I guess the saplings by the mine was those saplings, as it were. Let's check out this car. And then we're gonna head back home. Nothing there. Oh, wool toque. Oh, and high quality tools as well. Look at that.
Nobody needs this anymore.
Very nice. High quality tools is good. Allows you to craft faster. I might as well take this. I don't think there's anything here, but... Okay. Good. Alright. Let's go back to base. We're very heavy. Could actually sleep in... Actually, tell you what, we could sleep in this cave. Nah, it's a bit risky. Okay, there's a wolf. And just aim at him. And then he runs away. It's scary, but it's safe. We're a bit heavy because we are carrying so much stuff. But we're basically home. This is why I wanted to do the mine in reverse. I have a lot of coal too as well now. So you can see we looted more or less everything in Desolation Point now. There's a few minor areas I haven't been to. I haven't picked up all the saplings. I haven't been to the islands. There might be a couple of corpses there. I haven't really grabbed any rabbits or anything. I don't know if there are ptarmigans here in Desolation Point actually. I don't think there are. There's beachcombing to be done. There's a couple smaller things I haven't done yet in Desolation Point, but for the most part we've done everything. And as you can see, of course I got the stress pistol, which helped a lot. As you can see, it's perfectly possible and viable to survive here. And now just like within a couple days, I have well fed, I have a bear hide, I have 3 deer hides, guts, I have a bow, I have a revolver. You know, a lot of stuff. If I didn't have any of those things, you could still survive. You can just, you can't kill the bear without the weapon, of course, but you can still get rabbits, you can fish. So fishing is something we might do also, now that we have hammers and things. Might make a hole in the ice and have a fishing, what are they called now? Those fishing thingies. Have those running. So it's a small region, but because it's small, it's also easier to navigate and easier to keep track of. And that makes it easy to manage, you know. A lot of stuff in a small place. A lot of wolves though, especially near the buildings. Quite a lot of wolves here. If I had to count, how many wolves are there here? If you include Scruffy. That's like 1, there's usually 2 here, there's 3, there's usually 1 around here, 4, 5, 6, at least 7 wolves in this area, I'd say. It varies though. But yeah, a lot of stuff. And then we can stay here a little bit, get situated, maybe do some crafting, and then we can leave. Head to Coastal Highway, and there's a load of stuff to loot there. We need to find a rifle also. Although I am tempted, I very often do the same thing. I'm very tempted to just head straight to Ash Canyon. A long journey though, but the good thing about that is that when you get to Ash Canyon, you can get the backpack and you can carry way more stuff. I like having the backpack early, but we're really far away from it though, so I'm not sure if it's worth it. Let's drop this. Let's drop our saplings too. And drop that. And let's do a little bit of inventory management here. Then here we got the books. Let's put this book in here. And this many matches, put 12 matches in here, shall we? Oh, this is the wrong one. This is not where matches go. Here's his books at the moment. And in here, we can put, yeah, we can put this in, why not? And we got, we can use this wool toque actually. This is better than that. Yeah. Very nice. It doesn't matter if this burns out. Food wise, we'll keep all of this. Carry all of this on us. That makes us very heavy, but that's okay. And here we can put one more of these. We put the flare in there. High quality tools. Put that in there. And this. This too. Arrowheads. That. And a couple of cloth. Right, we're a little bit heavy, but that's also because we're carrying a bunch of meat. Alright, let's go and sleep, I think. It's late in the night. Let's go sleep. I take this book for an easy fire starting. Douse this. Go to bed. Let's just eat a bit first. Eat this small piece. And then we can eat this other small piece, smallish piece, this one. And then drink. And then we're going to sleep. We'll put 12 hours, but I think we'll actually sleep 11 hours. Yeah, there we are. And let's just, yeah, I think that's it. Okay, fellow survivors. That is it of a Stalker run.
Thirsty.
Yeah, getting kind of thirsty there. As you can see, it's going really well. Desolation point, small area, load of stuff. So we have pretty much everything other than a rifle. I even have a bow, although I would need to make some more arrows. I can make 2 more arrows with the saplings I found once they're cured, but I'll probably just make some more arrows too. We don't have a knife, but we do have a hatchet, so I can always make a knife if I want to, because I do have the hammer. So we're perfectly able to be viable here and survive for some time. But eventually we want to move though and see what else we can do, what we can find and everything. So Stalker, it's good fun. It's much easier than Interloper, although there are more wolves. But it was fun to play something a bit different, something a bit easier, a bit more casual. And I'm going to continue this series every now and again. This series will not be as frequent as Road to 500 Days and Interloper, which is my main run. If you're new to this channel, you should check that out. I have many episodes on Interloper getting to 500 days. This will be my casual go-to. Every now and then I'm going to hop into this game and play some Stalker. And I hope you enjoyed this episode, and hope if you are new to the game or new to Stalker, I hope you learned something. I hope you saw how easy it is to master Stalker if you just, use the resources at your disposal and you're not afraid of wolves. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great fun with your own runs, and I'll see you next time, survivors. Bye bye.